What's up, my guys? You gotta stop holding on to relationships just because you're scared to be alone. I've done it, we've all done it, but it gets you nowhere. We always talk about how toxic guys can be, but girls can be worse. If this is the state of your relationship, peace out, Girl Scout. You're waiting for her to change. You should never wait for someone to change. The only way someone can truly change is when they're on their own. The one thing we can't get back in life is time. So why are you wasting yours? Number 2, you've made a pro and con list. Enough said. She wants you to change. Never compromise who you are for someone else. If she wants somebody that weighs 30 pounds less, likes baseball, and has an entirely different fashion sense, don't worry, there's someone out there for her. And there's a girl out there who will treasure you for you. Everything is your fault and never hers. You're waiting for things to go back to how they were in the beginning of the relationship. Are you gonna spend the rest of your life living in the past? You're not attracted to her. Harsh, but it's reality. You can't convince yourself of something that just doesn't feel right. And you also can't reproduce. You feel like you're settling. You should be with a partner that you worship in every aspect. Their intelligence, looks, the way they treat you. If you settle for a partner, you're gonna settle for everything else in life. And lastly, there's a lack of trust. It's not something that'll disappear overnight. What's up, my guys? I'm sorry, but you know I like to keep it real. In all honesty, there's no repeating the first date. If you didn't impress, you're just not getting a second one. Here are some legendary first date moves that may or may not include some personal experiences. And to any guys that I've previously dated that may watch these videos, thank you for the content and thank you for your service. First off, if you're at a decent comfort level with each other, pick her up. Remember, chivalry is not dead. It just depends on the woman you're speaking to. If you're going to a restaurant, call ahead and give them your credit card info. Eliminate the awkwardness at the end. Power move. I'm telling you. Tell her how beautiful she looks, not how nice she looks. Only slide in the first kiss if the opportunity arises. Don't feel like it's something that's required. For example, one time I was on a first date and we were walking across the bridge. It was a beautiful day, so we paused a second to take in the scenery. There was no like awkward buildup, kind of just happened. If you feel like it's being forced, just don't do it. Save it until next time. Try to keep track of how much you're talking about yourself. If you feel like it's over 50%, start asking some questions. Listen to her. Relax. If silence results, don't try to stop it right away. Silence doesn't always have to be an awkward thing. It could actually be really powerful. This doesn't apply to every situation, but order dessert. Some girls are very health conscious on a first date because they don't want to be judged. Most of them won't actually order dessert even though they want it, so just do it. It'll make her more comfortable, and if it's me, please order dessert.
Making your home modern and beautiful is easier than you think with 50/50 RGB SMD strip lights. Bright, uniform, ambient lighting for anywhere in your room. Use exactly the length you need thanks to the cuttable design. Waterproof properties and the use of double copper make them durable and long-lasting in all conditions. Change the colors, effects, and brightness of the lights thanks to the wireless remote or the app on your phone. Change the look of your home. Order now.
What's up, my guys? Girls are kind of like the language requirement we all had in high school. You never really understood what was going on, but you just kind of had to deal with it. I get it. Those mixed signals that she's sending can be agonizing. Although I can't wave a magic wand and make it all stop, maybe I can help you understand why she may be doing it, and stick around until the end to hear my word of advice. She doesn't know what she wants. Maybe she's been in between relationships and you're that person that's always been there for her. She wants to keep you around and give you just enough attention to make you stay, but not enough attention to push it anything beyond a friendship. She doesn't know how to say no. She might not be interested at all. She just doesn't want to hurt your feelings. This is fucked. She's playing hard to get. Girls do this to test the waters. They want to see how much they can poke the bear before you react. She may be doing this to seek the validation that she didn't have in the past. This creates a power struggle dynamic, and you shouldn't put up with that. Listen, if you watch my videos, you know I'm always going to keep it really blunt with the advice. So here it is when it comes to these situations. If she's sending mixed signals, walk away. You don't deserve to spend your time trying to decode the messages that she's sending. If she wants to be with you, she'll make it clear. If you have to pry to get her to express her feelings, she's not ready. What's up, my guys? Everyone always asks me how to know when they're ready to date again. I have one simple question to ask yourself that'll give you your answer. Are you thankful for your ex. You're ready to date again when you can look at your past relationship with gratitude. You're ready when you can sit here and recognize all of the lessons that your past relationship taught you and how those lessons will make you a better partner. You're ready when you're not consumed with bitterness, anger, and pure hatred for your ex. If it wasn't for my exes, I wouldn't be sitting here giving relationship advice on TikTok and making a living from it. So to my exes, thank you. What's up, my guys? I really don't know why I have such a large gym following, given the fact that I can't walk up a flight of stairs without getting winded. But anyway, I figured I would give you 5 pro tips for approaching a girl at the gym, since you always seem to screw it up. Number 1, do not tell her what she's doing wrong. Unless you're her trainer, she's not looking for your input. Horrible approach. Time it appropriately. I'm sure you already know not to approach during the middle of a set, but I want to take it one step further. Try to talk before or after her workout. Don't rush it. This is not a car wash. If you've seen her before, you're gonna see her again. There's no need to jump right into the dating talk. Start out with a simple hello. Say hello next time. Over time, you won't be strangers. Don't approach her if she has headphones on. That's the universal sign for don't fucking speak to me. If I have to go out of the way to take out my headphones, I'm going to be mighty pissed. And lastly, if you've gained a cordial enough relationship, try to move the conversation outside the gym. I've literally never seen a gym that doesn't have a smoothie place within a block. Tell her you were just about to run and get a smoothie. Ask her if she wants to join. Stop making it harder than it needs to be. What's up, my guys? I get it. Carrying a conversation during a first date is stressful, and given that she's probably hotter than you, I'm guessing you look like a deer in headlights. Anyway, here's some first date conversation starters that can help you land a fun night or a wife. Ask her if she's traveled recently, or if she hasn't, see where she wants to go. Finding common interests when it comes to traveling will at least show her that you're interesting, and it's better than the overused, what do you do for fun? Number 2, what's the most bizarre date you've ever been on? I know we shouldn't talk about the past, but this is different. Shifting the focus from that first date tension to something you can both laugh at is a fun way to connect, and you'll also get a good idea of what not to do. And lastly, what was the best part of your day? This one's good because it doesn't look like you're trying too hard. It's a normal conversation that any couple would have. It shows that you're interested in her without interrogating her. Now, I guess the only thing you need is a girl.
What's up, my guys? Have you ever done something completely random and witnessed a female melt within the nearby vicinity for no reason? Well, I'm here to explain 8 things that you do that girls find sexy for no apparent reason. Number 1, standing in the corner of the kitchen while eating a bowl of cereal. Yeah, I don't actually know, but it just does something. Number 2, your forearm did the wave. The thing that happens like right here. Usually pretty noticeable when you're sending an email. Yep, an email. That's all it takes these days. You unbuckled your belt a certain way. I think this one's pretty obvious, but it just sets off the reproductive alarm in our brains. You said something along the lines of, don't worry, I'll figure it out. Marry me now, please. 1 hand on the steering wheel and 1 hand on my leg. Yeah, how much longer till we're home? You fixed something, specifically with a screwdriver. You're holding a baby. Again, reproductive alarm. And lastly, you made the focus face. You're gonna be focused on something else in a second, if you know what I mean.